Let's fucking do it.
Alright, welcome back to the Black Ice. I know I've been gone for a minute. I've been just playing, to tell you the truth, because I realize I'm not that good when I'm actually streaming. Unless I'm focused, so it's been a problem. But we figured out all the bugs here. We played with the new updates that EA released a while ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. So, it's been good. We're just gonna get some XHL games in. And we got LG tomorrow.
Opening face-off is just seconds away.
Let's hope.
You know, talking to both teams before this one, they both wanted it. Let's see who wants it more as we are underway. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Big hit and that frees up possession. We got a penalty coming up here on the
There we go.
play.
Let's say like.
There's the whistle and here's the call. The Panthers will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Why don't you tie up and then try to get straight back though?
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
Actually, fuck it, I'm gonna tie
First
up.
power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go
Holy
ahead
fuck
in this
themselves.
one.
Oh,
Great scoring chance there.
he has no time around.
An attempt to clear the puck
Fake
from
the
deep
one
inside
team
his
most
own
of the
end.
time. That close though.
Pittsburgh's going to play it from the corner. Quick feed down low. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Handles the pass. And he's ridden off the puck. Moves it quickly over all alone. There's a chance.
There you
to
go.
score. He scores! What a goal!
My build of choice is butterfly. I've built out this butterfly build. I've used various different butterfly builds, and I've come to this one as my own personal build. Simply because this is, it just feels good to me. It may not feel good to many other people, but the concepts are all the same. It's just about feeling to me. With this build, when I mess up, I know why I mess up. It's not so much, I don't really care about messing up. Let me know that I know why. So if I was supposed to move a little bit more, I wasn't enough, etc., etc. It's just, when I can take away the guesses, it means more to me than if I can be a beast because of the build. I want to be a beast because of myself. The build too, but I want to more be a beast because of the build, because of I know what's going on. If I know, hey, I put the build here, it does this. 90% of the time. Thank you. Use a different build and I put it somewhere and it does. It's 60% of it. I don't like it. So that's what this build is mainly for. Myself. The concepts are the same.
Here's the clearing attempt. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the
That was sick. I don't know if it's going to count. But that was sick. Because he actually waited after he hit him to shoot it. Usually you can't make that unless you wait. I don't think, I didn't think it was going to count because he hit the goalie and then shot it. But actually, you know what? I'm wrong. Usually they don't call interference on the person with the puck. So that's different. I'd never seen that before. It's very much different. Kudos to EA for that. Because usually they don't call interference on the person with the puck. Okay, cool.
Nah, I thought you were gonna do that.
Watch the tie.
I figured.
Detroit's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Oh, what a save on the slapper!
We are better than this team, but the way this game goes, it goes in waves. So if we don't find a way to score another goal soon, they're going to come down and we're going to get something lucky. The game goes in waves. So the more you dominate, you better put up some goals. Otherwise, the game's always been that way. It's not me.
Pittsburgh's got possession while undermanned and manages to clear the zone.
He's trying to get him the other side.
Detroit's got a hold of the puck now.
Ran into 5
Sends
people.
it ahead to Renfrey. Puck picked up by Murphy.
Oh, nice
Oh,
pass.
go in.
Nice intercept.
Right behind his paint.
Nice ability to keep it out.
Fuck
Great
me.
defensive play to pick off the pass. Dumps it into the ozone. Takes it and looks ahead. Puck grab by Vasquez. And they send it down the ice. Time running out on this power play. They've got one last chance here. The Coats can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
Yup.
You get the nod to go out there on the power
Let's
play, make a
say-
difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
And he can't
Points
hang
are
on
open,
after
by the way,
that
boys.
hit. There's
Alright.
a short pass to White.
Stuff.
I don't care if you use them, just
Pittsburgh's
let
got
me
the
know.
puck along the wall. Coughs it up on the
Nice.
play. Trying to shake it.
Yeah, in between. He wanted to come get it, but he didn't want to. Might be too slow.
He lights the
Very much a tightrope to walk when the puck is moving too slow.
Thank God it fucking used my energy for the first 2 strides.
That's how you do it.
White's won the draw. And he takes the feed.
Oh, what?
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Detroit's got the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Donskoy. Goes
Oh.
full
Fuck out of here, boys.
Second time he spins. It's fun, rather.
Well, it's a second of the game.
Alright, so we're clearly better than this
We
team.
just recall them whenever
Just a matter of how much focus we're going to have throughout the rest of the
I
game.
knew he was in from
That's
close.
just the way.
Does a great job all the way around.
Fire.
Yet Red James battling for position, quick hands to be able to get on
Good
the
on.
puck and quickly release it and have an accurate shot at that in tight. Great goal.
Puck scooped up by Kaiser. Pittsburgh's got it in the neutral zone. Puck picked up in the open ice. Quick feed to White. Here's a shot. And he was ready for that one.
Oh.
He makes a great
I
play
got
on
it.
that puck, James. I mean, the quick release
Okay.
wrist shot, that's a tough one to stop. All the shooter wants to do is...
Give me my assist.
He put it in.
Oh boy.
Taking it down
Just getting
already.
out of hand.
Give me my assist.
I tried forcing it. Well, I'm fucking worked
What I
out.
also noticed is when the game is going, try to throw the puck out. If your team has control, if your team's going, try to throw the puck out as much as possible. If they're not going, they don't have momentum, keep the puck. No matter how many people talk about throw it up, blah, blah, blah. You don't know how many times they'll skate over the puck. For instance, in that case, neither one of those guys picked up the puck. I threw it out and both of them are standing there and neither one of them picked it up. But because we had momentum and all, they went and got it. But if they didn't, I guarantee it would have gone to the other team.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Renfrey's got it along the wing. And it's a quick pass to Kaiser.
Got it. Nice.
Cheese is lugging the puck. Moves it to Renfrey. Takes it
Yep.
to the net.
Call that the two-man D.
Good to save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. He doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of
My
it.
bad.
There's the whistle. We got an offside. The Coats already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. Detroit's going to start off with the puck
yeah,
here
right.
in the neutral zone after winning that face-off.
The
And that's stolen by Renfrey.
what's it called?
Lugs the puck into the offensive
What's
zone
that trick
corner.
called? What I'm.
There's a stick
Oh
on.
no, see, that's the one thing I hate
How come
about
I get
what
that?
they've done to the game, but it's fine by me.
I mean, it was all but in, and he
What's the
steals
fly
it.
squatter thing called again?
Last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
What?
Ball's
Thanks
close.
for
Save.
Continues.
The fly swatter thing. What's it called?
Listen to this place here.
Whatever. I have it
You can
equipped.
feel it, you can feel
It
it,
was
and
like
he
4
can
dudes
feel it.
down.
It is the best.
You know what fans
They've
like?
done a tremendous job at making it
And that's how that save was made.
useful. I think it's the only reason I can successfully use Butterfly again. Whereas it was the build that I wanted to use. Oh no.
What?
Yeah, Big Tipper? I thought that was banned.
I guess it's something to look at.
Or maybe it's not banned in this league. Don't know.
Score certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig
Okay,
themselves out of this hole, and it's a
yeah,
large
so
one at that. You're gonna
it's
put their
made
work
it
boots on and try and
tremendously
kick it into high gear if they even
fun
have an
again to
opportunity
play
to
with
claw their way back in this
the
game.
Butterfly build.
answered. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Maybe Big Tippers only is not banned on silver. Well, I don't know these leagues.
Damn, a tie-up.
This is the first time I'm
I
playing
go
in this
fire
league. So
straight. He
maybe
ties
Big
up, then I
Tippers
can grab
don't.
it. Oh, I should be able to.
Detroit's won the draw.
Yeah, I figured it was
Slides it on over to Renfrey.
Oh my god!
Stoppage in play. Offside the call.
I went offside.
I'm gonna try to get straight again.
But it's like one thing with
You might be able to grab it.
Big Tipper and
I had to hold
not
it.
really anything else, just Big Tipper. It's like you can go through a game playing really well, and that's like the one equalizer, to tell you the truth.
2 seconds.
Because you can't really do much. Like, as a goalie, like you had to have guessed or stayed in bad position. As a goalie, you have to stay in bad positioning to get the tips off in this game, which is bad.
That's pretty good.
Because in order for me to get that goal, is I have to stay on that guy's stick
pretty
side,
good.
which is not good positioning for the guy with the puck. So,
I think I earned it.
like one of those things you have to do or can do. Or
Each
won't.
period, burn the lead and get a cookie.
But I
Hopefully
don't
it's
mind it so much.
Same thing.
For the most part,
How big are the
me-
cookies?
as long as it's silver, gold is
Right,
just
small.
yes,
yeah.
really.
Better than BBL cookies.
Don't mind that at all.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the official set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing
I don't
room
feel like
here
I've
before
played
the
yet.
start of the second,
Simply because that
it
team
was
hasn't spent any
one-sided
much
to say the
time
least in the first.
in here.
Well,
So
Cheryl,
everything
how do
is
you
like
sum this
first,
one up
everything
through
is
the
brand
first
new.
20 minutes?
I'm annoying.
Pittsburgh's had a slow start to this
Oh.
game, James. They're gonna have to pick it up in
As a
terms of
goalie, you want
possession.
shots.
They're giving their
You
opponent
want
way too
movement.
many opportunities, and a lot of times
If you're not getting shot, at least they have them have the zone time,
Fair
you know?
enough.
Thanks.
Because zone time, at least you're moving in anticipation for.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the
Oh
offensive
my
zone.
god.
That was it.
Made the stop on that play.
Gonzalez makes a nice save there, James, and he struggled throughout this game.
That's the one thing that they've added in this game that I'm not sure I'm a fan of, but I'm okay with.
And they made no mistake about
Your
tucking that
goalie
one home.
does more splits, does more sitting in butterfly
This is actually
on
a
his butt
tougher
when
play than it
he's
looks,
tired,
James. You have to have time
and
and
if they
awareness
shoot
to
like
be able to
a
get your stick on
rebound
that
shot
rebound
or
and then
just
bury
off your
it.
pad
Not a
the
lot of
other
time
way.
and space available, but he executes perfectly.
But
And they
it
get
all
possession
you
of
also
the puck
save a
after
lot
that
more
center
stuff
ice
than you
faceoff.
normally used to.
And he takes the dish.
So because of that,
Steal in his own end.
it's like they give you something that took it away. I'm okay with
Along
that.
the wall by Donskoy.
Oh.
The outside of the iron and will play on.
Like all of a sudden you do way more splits. You're stuck in and sitting on your butt. You just gotta let go of
We're still in the early
the
stages of
butterfly
this
button.
period.
Because if
Detroit's
you hold the
trying
butterfly
to
button, you
lead
can
the
stand and do one of these
See it
little
tied me up once, but
miming
maybe it'll
action
now.
thing. He's gonna sit rather and do one of those mime action things.
Oh,
But again, you save things that I don't think I normally would save for this.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get stuck, so a rebound, any rebound is gonna go someplace else. Any rebound that they get a clean shot on will likely go in the net.
And he gets
That's
the
out.
job done.
Go
Big
ahead.
thumbs up clearing that one.
Yep.
Great hits up
Oh,
play with the stick by White.
Donskoy's been so dangerous.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to be in bad position to save tips.
Along the wall by Vasquez.
So
And that's intercepted by White.
it's not
poke.
bad if yeah, you can be in bad position with the puck at the
Here
point.
at center ice by
You
Archer.
have to be
Stop
squared
it.
with the puck at
Quickly
the
over
point.
to Murphy.
But it's like the idea of it is just
Oh,
dumb.
oh, then.
Oh, nice save.
Save of the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Good feeds.
Sends the feed
Yes.
out.
Oh.
And that's intercepted. On man
Get
rush.
back. Okay.
And will
Nice
play on
save.
as that gets a piece of the glove.
There's no
Colin.
question the goaltenders know who the shooters are in the league and what style of shot they take, and he's able to get a
Nice
perfect
pass.
read on the shooter here. That quick
Oh, I
release
can't-
shot, he knew that wrister was coming all day long.
Quick shot.
That's
And he makes a save there. Nice block.
Nice.
So
He's got a chance.
they took away like the pressure system, but they semi-added it. Like they didn't take it away. They just made it harder to achieve. Meaning you can't just stay in the zone and then all of a sudden the pressure system is better. They made it so that you have to shoot and stuff. Right?
Oh,
But they kind of added it by the fact that when the goalie is tired, he sits down. Like he sits down. It's like even the simplest shot, you're just stuck there. So it's weird. They took something away, gave it, but then again, listen, I'm for the changes that they made. All of the changes that EA made, I'm for. It's like that's what Fly Swatter things. All the changes they made, I'm for it because it actually proves that they can make goalies better. They just don't want
I mean, we
to.
lost one in that bowl
Gotta give your
game,
center a
too,
tap
but
on the pads after you win that one and get out.
other than that, we didn't
And that's
really
blocked
do
as he
too
gets
bad.
down low. And that goes off
Ah,
somebody.
yeah.
Oh, I actually saved it. I saved it, but it's bounced off me. Oh, that stinks. I'm gonna count that as a countdown goal because I thought I got to that. I didn't think I was gonna get to it, but I got to it.
Here in period number 2.
Certainly
Fine,
something
get it
positive
Did
to
not
get
think
on
I was
the
gonna
board,
get to
but they're
that.
gonna have to
I
make
got
the
to it.
most
It's
of They
just
wanna really create some momentum and believe that they're back in this
that's
game.
crazy.
And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Unable to reach that one. And now it's grabbed by Murphy.
My bad.
Stoppage
Goes
in
to
play as
pass,
we get
I
an
don't know.
offside. Detroit's been an impressive club
Ian,
to
same
watch
thing, I'm gonna
tonight,
try to go straight back
especially
to offside.
offensively as they lead big here late in the second. Locks him up
Oh,
on
I
the
think
draw
I
as they
had
take
that.
Can't wait to
finish.
watch
Yeah,
that.
dude.
No, I got to it. I thought I saved it in my glove, but it must have just hit it and bounced out.
In their own end. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Murphy's
There we go.
for the official's
Pick that up.
hand is in the air,
I
signaling
tried.
penalty. Let's get the official
Yeah, I
decision.
fucking died.
You also have to know as a goalie is when you're in games where you're better than the team, your team is better than the team,
But this one's a tough one to take.
you're probably not going to. But, like you're gonna win, and that's all that matters is getting the win. But in terms of the stuff you'll have to try to save and go through, what they'll do once these guys start dominating the other team and put up a couple goals, rather, they don't care. They do stuff like this. They'll fight. They'll do all kinds of stuff. They don't care about you or your stats or any of that, right? They know they're gonna win. They're trying to put up goals and all that. And
Yeah,
you
hey,
become
how
a
was it?
casualty. If the game is close, then
Yeah,
congratulations. You still have to work as hard.
you have to play the line.
Oh, it's like no rest, no
can fight.
rest for the rare.
Yeah.
But hey, when you're in games like this, just enjoy the win.
For the draw as they
Um,
continue to be shorthanded here.
Just enjoy the win. So it's like one of those things. Like, but to be honest, when I'm in games like this, I'm not paying attention.
Well,
I don't have a clue where extra players are. I'm just following the puck. So that's one thing. So I'm not going to act like it's just them. No, when I'm in games, I know I'm going to win. Yeah, it's a win. Unless I'm in the third going for a shootout. Shut up.
Here as they get it out. Donskoy's better in the offensive end. The Panthers have it now.
Good shit, Campy. Should I get that or no?
I'm in the best.
I would say different.
Yo,
It's
get me
really
out of here.
important that you push, you continue to work on your habits because the
Fucking
timing could be different next time.
And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third
Yeah.
next.
Jeez. I think I got hit in the men's after.
Use
Can't be
whatever
just sat there
works for you.
Dude.
That's what I'll tell you is use whatever works for you. Now that they've made the attributes work better, I'd say you can. And it's always been this way. You can actually use whichever one you'd like.
I forgot. They did a power play.
I like
recently,
using
so,
butterfly.
Uh,
Ooh, well, let me see. I almost got there.
you can find it. Yeah.
Oh, I did. I stopped it.
Alberta's
Come
8,
on, man.
Pitt's 11. so
Whatever,
Alberta's
bro.
better.
Just I caught it. It just fell out of his
Oh,
glove.
yeah, Pitt better than
Why
us.
did it fall out of his
Yeah,
glove?
we're 12.
Where were we?
I like using the butterfly build because the
We had a
movement
much better
fits
second
me.
week.
But the same concept can be used to build a
Had a real
build
strong
that's
second
either
week.
stand up or
They had last 4 games of the week.
hybrid. You know, so
Yeah,
one of
right.
those things. I never. What I often say is, I'll give you the best build computer-wise. I won't give you the best build that plays best for
I don't know
you.
if
yeah.
concrete
I
goals
can't do
count,
that
though.
because
my
my antics, my tactics are not yours.
Is that enough?
The way that I play the game is not the way that you play the game. Not like,
One
you
more
know,
minute,
when you
not-
started playing goalie, I all of a sudden said, hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna
this
try
is how I'm
turn
going
that
to
dude.
train you how to play the game. If I did that, then I would tell you, yeah, good save. That's what I mean. They took it away but gave you something else. Like
Oh, it's
that shot, because they shot it so
Oh,
far
did they?
away,
Okay,
he
good.
was able to reach it where usually that might have been a goal. He was able to reach it, but you got to be quick on the sticks to get back up.
Sweet.
It's tough. And like they made that tough, but I'm okay with it. So that's the tough thing about the game. It's like you got to be able to move them. That's why the movement for me in this game is important. I need to know exactly what my guy is doing every single
Keep
time.
going. That's right.
Oh my god.
That's right.
Well, he knew where this puck was going. He's got a book on the shooter, James, and he gets square in front, great position, and makes the save.
Oh yeah.
But like
Good shit, boy.
shots like
Keep
that,
pumping.
I don't care what kind of goalie you are. I don't care what kind of build you are. If you don't anticipate that pass and follow it perfectly, you ain't getting it. You're just not getting. It's like that kind of stuff is just tough. You gotta have like the anticipation. You gotta have the knowledge. You gotta see when, how. It's different things that goes into something like that. Every build can technically stop that shot.
Got it.
Every build can technically let that shot in. It's just about when you move, when you go. So for me, I like using this this butterfly build is because I've built this build enough where if I'm going in the right direction, when the pass is being made, I have a good chance of saving it, right? Or when the shot's being made, if I'm going in, I have a good chance of saving it.
Getting back.
So it's okay with me. Like that seriously is okay with me. Yeah. So it's like that's the most important thing for me. So when I'm playing really well, I am playing. I know I'm playing well. When I'm playing bad, I know why I'm playing. Dude, when you're playing goalie, it's confusing, it's difficult, and when you don't have answers to questions, you're just stuck. And then that's why most people will use a build for a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then switch builds because all of a sudden it's not working like it was a week ago. A week ago, you were a better player. Like, I don't know how to explain that to you, but a week ago you were locked in. So it's one of those things, you know.
It's incredible what an amazing shooter he is, James. He can change the angle of his shot at will. He's one of the best in the league.
Oh yeah.
Like, you see all that back and forth he had to do? I don't like that. And especially hybrid, it's so much movement. And the game likes to react to every movement when you're the hybrid build. It keeps every movement like, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. For the butterfly, it more seems like it's okay, go, okay, go, okay, go. I dictate what I do. I dictate how I move. I dictate how the saves, what point do they go off.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what it seems like to me, and I just like it better.
I can poke.
Ow! I tried to sit down. I tried to back up and sit down, but he caught it at the time I was trying to back up and sit down. So because of that, I got that stupid animation where it looked like I was trying to sit on my butt.
You're gonna score all the goals in final time.
But again, these games like this don't matter. Like when you're blowing people out, try different things. Don't put yourself like goals are your fault. Like just have some fun. Try different things. See how things are going. I don't care how good of a goalie you are. When that kind of stuff is happening, that's happening to this goalie, you can get lit off. Best goalie build or not, you're gonna get lit off.
Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there.
Yes, for me, height and weight dictates the movement of your goalie in net. So like in this movement right here, I have a fat goalie, but every movement is precise. Whereas I can move around quicker if I'm a smaller or skinny goalie, you know. But
Clap. Nope, I didn't want to look down right though.
good save. See what I mean about moving in the direction of the pass? As soon as the pass was made, he got cross creased so many times that he finally just said, "Screw it." Boom, moved with the pass, and he was there. Oh. I don't. It doesn't matter what build I give you. It doesn't matter the best build. There are games where you're gonna get lit up. Why? Because it just happens. It's more important to say, okay, how did I play that game? Was I good?
One night.
Was I able to save the shots I thought I could save? Did I get a little antsy because there was a ton of cross creases or guys skating right down the middle? All those things matter. I don't think goalies just give themselves enough credit for it. Because we act like we can save everything. No. These skaters are supposed to get some too. The worst part about the game is they always let the skaters eat. That's the problem. They always let the skaters eat. But they're supposed to eat too. But you're supposed to eat too. So that's the one thing I didn't like, but like that. Like, what's he supposed to do there? I tell you what he's supposed to do there. I could tell you exactly what he's supposed to do there. When you are caught in actual movement while the skaters shoot and they have their attributes on or wherever, and there's a screen, all these things add up. All these things add up, right? So on like a 2-on-1, I'd rather it be a 2-on-0. Like if the skater is not going to take the puck carrier or try to take out the guy receiving the pass, I'd rather it be a 2-on-0 because there's no added EA factor, right? So EA does this. From what I can tell, based on everything they wrote in all of their stuff, and then going through and testing it for like 3 weeks, that's why you guys haven't seen me. It's like, oh, interesting. Whoa. So, it works on a compounded ability. So if the skater has, let's say, close quarters and you're screened and you don't have attribute of that kind.
7.9.
Let's say a pass is made, the skater has 1 T
29
and you don't have the 1 T perk. What a game does is says, okay, the shot the guy's taking, does he have a perk? Okay. 2, is there a screen? Okay. 3, what is the goalie's positioning? Right? So the third thing that comes into play is the goalie's positioning. Everything for the skater gets considered first.
Alberta is.
So it's like, okay,
10, 5,
it's
and 1.
the perk, the screen, goalie's positioning. Now, once you get to the perk, okay, does he have close quarters, and did he get it passed by someone from tape to tape? All right, so his perk plus an extra 2 from tape to tape. Is there a screen? Screens are huge in this game. Is there a screen? And the goalie's position. So all of those things considered decides a goal. So if he doesn't have a perk and you're screened and you're in good position, he's not going to score that much, that easy. All right. If he has a perk, you're not screened, you're in good positioning, 50-50, both of you. Like, not 50-50 in terms of who will score, but even matchup. If he has a perk, there's a screen, and you're in decent position, which means you can glove it or you can knock it down with your blocker. It's like 70-80% that he can score because your extremities aren't that great compared to what he has to do. But if he has a screen, and if he has the perk and your screen, but you are dead square to that shot, your shot is going to hit you and bounce somewhere close to the net. You're going to save it, which otherwise you wouldn't save it if you weren't square to it, but the shot is going to bounce somewhere close to the net. Then you have to recover from that, and that's EA's perk for the skater, even though they technically wanted the skater to score. So then the shot's going to bounce somewhere around you. So then you have to be ready for that, right? So that's the way EA seems to do it. It just compounds things. All right, this, and this during the shot or during the process. So I much rather the way they finally explained a lot of it because they tried to change the perks. I much rather the game now than 4 weeks ago. Good night, man. Have a good night. Honestly, didn't feel like I played much of that game because the other team didn't do much. Wasn't that competitive. I didn't have to follow plays through people. I didn't have to do much. They scored some goals, but it is what it is. Once I get wins, I know I'm gonna get the win. I don't really care. So when you have a chance to not be focused in that, take it. When you have a chance just to try things and go through things, take it. That's dictated by how well your team is playing compared to the other team. Most of the times, you won't be able to take liberties. Like a lot of these skaters, once they go up by 1 goal, they start to talk and lose focus. Then the game is tied, they flip it back on and they go. They go up by 2 goals, it's official. You on your own. They got breathing room. They're gonna try to get some breakaways. They might try a couple moves. So when you have the same ability, you take it. It is no care. So when you have the same ability to relax and just go do it, don't focus, follow the puck, try new things, do the same thing they do. But I very much noticed that I do not play well. I do not play well when I stream. I have maybe the older I get, the less I'm able to do multiple things at once. Because I used to have no problems doing it, but when I stream, I don't count the number. Well, for instance,
Yes,
when
ready.
players come in the zone,
Actually here.
I go first 3 people in the zone. I mark them out, see where they're going, and then I say, okay, 1 right, 1 left, 1 behind the net, or whatever. In my head, I say those things. If I'm streaming, I probably account for 2 players. So I'm like, all right, he's coming down on the left. Watch the guy in the middle, or watch the guy on the left. That's as far as I usually go. I think that 3rd thing is reserved for talking on stream, and it usually costs me a little bit. You know, so
You guys are
Oh,
all
it's
here.
Ray. Oh, it's my
not as good when
an
I shoot.
NHL owner, or and he's not the owner, he's GM, but he's not
Okay.
good at goalies, so you just gotta outweigh him for the most part. He was our backup, but we really didn't have a second goalie. He just overslates everything.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge
But I
is
think with
delayed. Let's get it
current
on.
build, I've given up more than 3 goals in the last 2 weeks, probably.
Alright. You know what to do. Then you're doing it.
Alrighty.
Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on.
I think we got a bunch of games this week. Tomorrow we'll have El. Oh, okay, catch it, Royal Joe. My man does not like catching regular shots. I have LG. We have LG tomorrow and Tuesday. We have 3 games and 3 games. We have 6 games, and then I'm probably back playing in this league on Thursday. So we have at least 4 days of games this week.
Nice.
They've got numbers.
Yes,
Go,
sir.
boys.
Let's go.
Slow is not quick enough.
Nice
Got
pass.
momentum early.
You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and put one in early. That's the best way to get it done.
Yeah, nice shit.
Detroit's come to play tonight. They've been very aggressive to start, and as a result, Cheryl, they got the lead.
Typically, the home team has the advantage, James. So when the away team comes into the barn, they want to
I've
make
also
sure that
settled
they're not
on
flat-footed,
this
that
is
they're
going to
urgent,
be
they're
my
aggressive.
camera.
And to start this
There's
period,
no
to start
more,
the game, they've been ready right
no
from
other
the
camera.
offense.
This is
They're
going to be
rewarded
my
with the goal.
camera.
Simpson's got the puck. Sends it out in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Here's a short
Oh,
pass
I also
to
changed my
Reed.
stance.
And that's
That
off
I
a
must
stick.
say. I also changed my stance.
Slides the puck over.
I
Away at center by Murphy. Puck picked up by Jeffrey.
I needed to not get stuck so much.
Detroit's
But
grabbing
getting
hold of the
stuck on the
puck.
sides of the net
Passes
was
on
a
over to
product,
Winfrey.
and I mean an obvious product
And that's poked
of the
away.
wide stance.
Great
Once
save
I
by the
closed up my
defender.
stance,
Check, boys.
Well, you gotta have a
I
strong
get
Might not
stuck
see
maybe
the
You
puck.
wanna be able to
Keep
post
poking
to
over
those
his
kids, and that's
stick.
exactly what he does to
every
make the save.
3rd, 4th time down the ice.
Pass back to the point. Picked up along the boards by Letang. Off his stick.
Oh,
Leg tips, man.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
What up, Bacon? How you doing?
On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about
So
the
I
timing
have
to
to
get
play.
the slot area
I
as
didn't
well?
realize people
When
in
you
this.
don't
I don't
just
know
tap
anything
it
about
down
this
and
league.
redirect it.
But this league tips everything apparently, or they're allowed to put big tipper on. So
We're gonna watch
you
it
have
all.
to play. I have to play them
try to skate in the rental.
the way I play
skate
for
sharply.
tips. I haven't
Bro,
had
that-
to in a
that
while
can't
because
skate,
people
bro.
don't typically use it
I
or
was
play for
telling
tips.
you,
But the last
5
team
seconds.
did the same. They set up their plays the same way this team's setting up their plays.
Like,
Now I have to slow play pucks to the point
Oh,
because
I did not think I can get that puck. My
tips
bad.
are a product
Nah, I
of
didn't think
being
it
in good positioning.
Moves the puck along the half wall.
You want to cover it or no?
safe.
Yeah.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Watch it tie from try to go straight back. I don't know if
Official
I can beat this
signals for the
guy.
players to get into position, and we're about ready to
I'll
drop
go
the puck.
straight up.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Renfrey.
Oh, yeah.
Denied by the goaltender.
You got it?
Alberto's
Old
got a hold
streaks.
of the puck.
Got just some new stuff, bro.
What?
Got some momentum here. Denies him in front.
Well, that shot came quick and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Delayed penalty.
Dang, he took him out.
Slides the puck down low.
Took him out.
Great use of the
Oh, I'm
puck
about to
as he
say, I'm
pokes
like, I
that
don't know.
away.
Good.
Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Bears are off to the box. Interference the call. And the man advantage unit
We go
comes
straight
out
back.
to
Watch
go
it
to
tie
work.
though.
First first opportunity on the power
Yeah, so
play in this game.
we got you,
And special
Bacon. We
teams
should
are
have
the difference so
4
many
days of
times in
streaming
a
this
game.
week.
Huge for them to set the tone
I
and
keep
really
getting
get
rich
this
shot.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah. Nice.
Jitters.
You can't take a clap bomb, apparently.
Yeah, I haven't. I pretty much.
I got an assist from this net.
I've pretty much locked into build, camera, stance. Those are the 3 things that I usually try to do. And I usually can't find get comfort. No, I've pretty much locked in. I haven't needed to change. I haven't wanted to change. Whenever I get scored on, I know it's me. I know why it happened. And like I said, most important thing for me is to know why things happen. You can't fix something if you don't know why it happened. You can't make it better if you don't know why it happened. Yeah.
Perfect hip check. Grabbed along the boards by Renfrey. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Simpson.
Alberta's
can't
been
grab it.
excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles.
Oh.
You name it.
What?
But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
No, don't fight. Don't get out of here.
Past the midway
I'm gonna
mark
counter
in this
tie.
period. Detroit's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that.
To tell you the truth, I actually like all of the Bills now.
Here's a short pass to Letang.
Actually like all of the Bills. I don't like. I like stand up and I like the hybrid. The way that I build them, I like them. The deciding factor for me is movement and being able to take away agility. I don't want agility. I don't want to have much of it. So for me, the deciding factor is the taking away of agility. For me personally, but all the builds, with the way that they've changed the abilities and make them work now,
Eat down low.
all the builds work pretty proficiently. But what I've also noticed is because they work now, like for instance, butterfly effect, right?
I'm gonna tie up the end first.
So you used to want to have it on, but it's like once they made all the other stuff good, along with that, it's like why use it if I don't try to be in butterfly that much or that long, right? And I don't like the way it works on as my goal. I don't like the way it messes with my guy's movement. So it's one of those things that I no longer use. I've shelved butterfly effect.
Alberta's got the puck against the boards. That opportunity's rejected.
Going in with it.
Into the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Handles the puck. Quick feed to Long.
What?
Knocks the puck loose. Oh, textbook. Hip check. He got all of that one. Jesus stick handling in
I
his
don't
own
want to get
zone.
that far.
Ow.
My bad. I left the zone way too quick.
The Bears gain possession along the wall. Receives the pass. Moves it on over to Renfrey.
Yep. 3 seconds.
Oh, good
Oh
save!
my god, he saved that.
Show me that again, game. If you know what's good for you, you would show me that again.
Right after
Oh,
both
good
teams get a
save.
chance to catch their breath. Stick
Looking like this might be a Sunday line.
So stupid using another animated desperation save to get there. I'm gonna add right again. Is on here? Yeah, it is.
No, I believe that. I think I read that you sent me that. I just never responded. My bad. But because I agreed with it in my head. And that's why this build was built the way it was. Because the game has allowed you now the ability to save like low shots by kicking it, desperation type save stuff, right? Whether you stretch out so far, you save a desperation save. But the downside is you get stuck in sitting on your butt animation. So rebound control and recovery work hand in hand by letting you be able to get up, sit up, or stay in butterfly and slide across. If you like quickly release the butterfly button if you were holding it and then let it go, because if you hold it, you're gonna get that little stupid animation where you're stuck.
The Goats play it along the boards. Oh, look at this chance. Close save, and he handles it with ease. Detroit's
Nice.
got the
For
puck
the
on the
dumbass going
boards.
back for it. You got the puck.
Long's taking it from his own end. Slides it diagonally to Letang. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it to Donskoy.
Oh, you got
Puck
it.
scooped up by Kaiser. Scooped up along the wall by Renfrey. Takes the feed.
Oh, what? He got it. Nice save.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Oh, nice try.
Deflected away.
Should've picked the shit out of us there.
Use of the stick there.
I don't know how he got through.
Here's a shot. And he
Scoop
takes that one with the glove.
And a
Still
counter attack.
lots of time left in the period.
Yeah,
The Colts are up
that's
3-1.
true. That's how you do it. Because they both work opposite of each other. No more tips.
Inside the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Letang. From the place 99 made famous. Can't get it to go.
Oh,
Big time hip check there. That's how you finish a play. There's a shot. Detroit's
You know what I mean? Like,
possession
in order to
back.
play a tip, I gotta play poor position. Because you know the tip is gonna come back to the original spot of where his stick is.
Now
And
over
it
to
sucks.
Long.
And most of the times, sometimes you go
God.
oppo side, but most of the time the tip goes back to the side in which the shot was taken, because that's usually where their stick is. So it's like you gotta play terrible positioning in order to save the tip.
Oh, yeah.
Looks
Shit.
to pass it to Simpson. There's a collision with some authority. Moves it quickly over to Wyatt. And that's off target as it hits a body. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Sends a pass over. Tries to get it out of their own end.
Set out.
Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Alberta's got a hold of the puck now.
Use what I want.
And that play's broken up. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose.
Donskoy's almost back on the ice.
And that's a
I'm
smart
out.
heads-up play by Kaiser. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Dead Mercer. Dead.
The power play unit looks
Get in.
stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is.
He's done that both sides. That's a legit move of his. He's done it 3 times.
There's the pass over.
At least
Gotta hold
he
it
did
down.
it 3 times in the last game.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. More than half
I hate
the
agility.
has expired. Well, pretty good offense.
Happy butterfly works for you, but I hate
Side.
agility.
3-1 is where we sit.
Agility would always cost you way more than it helps you.
Off the face-off.
I've been saying that for years. I've tried to make it be a thing and tried to make it work, but
Nice try.
based on the way the game this game works, I hate agility. But like I said, I'm happy it works for you. Keep doing what works for you.
Murphy's won it. And
Rebound control 100% matters.
How?
100% matters. I know where every single one of my rebounds are gonna go. That doesn't matter in terms of you
Thought he was. Puck was.
whether you cover the puck or whatever. That doesn't really. Rebound control doesn't help me that much. I know when they take a shot wherever it hits, I don't actually have to see the puck. I know where the puck is going to be.
Ain't broken.
So for
the
me,
blue line
rebound
15
control
speed
matters.
is made by 3-year-olds.
Again, but on like a stand-up build, I'd rather have no rebound control because I know the puck is going to go towards I know the puck is going to go towards the furthest part of where towards the furthest part of wherever it hits. It's going to hit out. It's going to go the furthest distance it can go. Right, rebound control matters for me in that respect with a stand-up build. So I guess that can mean rebound control doesn't matter, but no, for a stand-up build, I want to put the puck as far away from me as I can because it sucks in butterfly. So if there's a rebound, my second movement is usually in butterfly. It's not to get up. So if I'm using a stand-up build, I want time to be able to get up.
Takes the pass. Takes the bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Letang's got it in the offensive zone. Picked off.
Really want right to
I know where all my rebounds are going.
Turn it away.
King's been really sharp tonight.
My second movement is always in butterfly to wherever the puck is going. So, kind of big for me.
They created opportunities and a reason why they have a healthy lead.
Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. And a strong effort on that play.
Oh, listen, it's not. You don't play like I play.
Detroit's at the back.
We didn't go to the same goalie coach. Outside, we didn't go to the same goalie coach, right? So we don't have the same style of play. So I can't say, all right, use this hybrid build. When I say a build is the best, I am not talking about the important thing to me, actually. Because usually I'll say a build is the best, and then for me, I will use a variation of that build. Why? Because it needs to accomplish a bunch of things for me that it may not be good enough that will work for you, that it won't work for me. So it's like, when I say a build is the best, it's because I like the computer aspects of that build. I may not like the actual movement aspect of that build, which is the most important for a human. You know what I mean? I have to play that poorly just to save the shot. Like I have to play the positioning poor. I'm gonna go back and show you. I'm gonna go back and show you how you have to save a tip or guarantee you're going to save a tip, right? Because the game has always been this way, and like I said, it's better now than it's been ever. So I'm not complaining. I'll take it. But the tips are still doesn't make sense. Okay, I don't care whether you disagree with what I'm saying. I'm not here to convince you of anything. I speak what I say, and I'm happy that not here. I speak what I think, and if you think the same, then good. If you don't, it doesn't matter to me. All right, so I want to show you. Come on. So my goalie here. I know this guy's setting up for a tip. God. I know the guy's setting up for a tip because he's done it 2 times already. So I know the shot is going to come back to whatever side his stick is on. And that tip is going to go further to the side that his stick is on. So because of that, I have to slow play my positioning to whichever side his stick is, because that's the only way I can guarantee me. That's the only way I can guarantee me a whatchamacallit. That's the only. I should have moved a little bit more. That's the only way I can guarantee me that I can save that. Well, I thought I had that squared, but I was probably still moving in it. It worked. That's what happens when I'm talking. I hate that shit with a passion. That's what I've noticed. Whenever I'm talking, I'm not focused. I need to shut up when the puck is in the zone.
That's not where I meant, but it's fine.
I'm in there, baby. I'm in there. Okay. Ah! Stop!
Wait, what the fuck?
Never played out.
amazing moment, James. Absolutely incredible. You'll never forget your first goal. And he does it with conviction. And you can see everyone around.
No, you don't. That's idiotic. You can't save tips that go to the side of one side of the net by standing. You know what? You're fine. True. That's how you save tips.
Leadership group has something to say between periods because they have another gear here. They've come out with a sense of urgency and created a ton of energy.
I just scored a goal. Don't tell me about. I got. You know what? I got tips on how to score goals as a goalie. Considering I just scored my first one. Is this my first one in this game? I think I might. No, I might have gotten some tip. No, that might have been last game. That might have been last game. I don't know. I think that might be my first one.
Running the interference plays is part of the game, but you can't impede the forward progress of your opponent. That's a 2 minutes interference call.
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Better to be lucky than good. Awesome.
This goes wide. Keep giving you pizzas and
All right, my guy. You are absolutely right. You play with the top teams. I ain't been doing this for very long, so you're right. You're right. I ain't been doing this for very long. You are absolutely right. My apologies.
Oh, why is he flipping it? What? Work.
Moves it over to Renfrey.
Oh shit, my bad. I did not expect to do that.
Alberta's got it in their own zone.
Or,
Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength.
Power plays dictate games.
My bad. I finished 2 seconds sooner.
And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
That's the beauty of hitting up. You don't have to know where the puck is. You don't gotta know none of that. You just hit up. EA will reward you. Just be in the area. That's awesome.
Good.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Detroit's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third.
What's that?
Yeah, well, when I get to play on elite teams, I'll know. Yeah, because that's how that works. Elite teams allow dangerous shots for you to have to be good at. Yeah, that's how that works.
I fucking know. I was trying to fuck you out of his zone.
You know what, man? You might be crunchy cuz. I don't know. You're right, though.
When they get to position quicker, they get square to the shooter. That's exactly what he does here as he turns the wrister aside.
I tripped.
Hello, we're going to get a penalty here. And let's see what the call is.
Long's team is trailing, and they're looking to him to use his zone ability to generate some offense, guys.
Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up.
I just scored a goal. Oh, man, that's fantastic. I knew I was better than all of them.
Alberta's got it behind the net.
I'm going to let up another goal here soon so I can get game-winning goal. Oh, wow. Did you guys see me body that guy?
And he takes the feed.
Did you see me body a skater?
To keep it out.
That's fantastic. Get out of my crease. What's going on here?
What a pass. What a give and go.
Clearing attempt is blocked.
Again.
Now you got to get this one out. There's no question about it, James, because now you
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry I pulled away from whoever's the person watching right now.
Well, he's working his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it. When he's on the road,
You're right, buddy.
The Colts are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Intercepted at center by Donskoy. And he takes the dish.
Those legs.
Oh,
I'll just have fun.
We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Let's tie up. Actually, fuck, I'm trying to go straight back to getting
Plenty of shots on net,
score
and
this
they
one.
lead by a wide gap in the third. The Colts will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
oh.
Quick feed to Jeffrey. Bank pass off the boards. Along the half wall with the puck.
Ooh.
And that slides right out
He's
to
trying to set up
center
these teams.
And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it.
Alberta's been terrible tonight, James. There's a lackluster
Oh, no.
performance in all areas of the game, and now the bench is quiet. They know the effort that they put in.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
This is a tough
No,
situation
a lot of
to
people
be
talk
in.
when they come in here.
You've taken your third
just
win.
taking
Everybody
all
thinks
of
they're the best. I believe them.
Find a way to push on.
Gotta believe that, so good for them. I'm not bad at what a video game or with someone I don't know. Not worth my time. Right. Right. Gotta listen to him.
Detroit's got it in their own zone. With the bank pass. Sends the pass down low. Looking to make something happen along the boards.
Oof, nice pass.
Nice.
That's absolutely
Me
disgusting.
and B-Dang quietly trying to figure out what
See, now, in order to save that, what you needed to do was sit in the middle of the net. Just cut across. They're going to the other side of the net, but they got to get past you first. In order to get to the other side of the net. The shot to the corner ain't going to stay there.
these guys are done, I guess.
It's not just the offense, but also the defense. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end.
Nice
Oh.
call.
Directed over to Letang. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Detroit's crossed the line and on the attack. Less than 6.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Oh,
Oh.
oh, good
Oh,
save.
God.
Great use of the stick in the
Hit
defensive
it.
end by Letang. There's the
What in the
whistle.
fuck?
Let's get
Ah.
it to the officials.
Well, the penalties they
Fuck, man.
shot. They've been dominant all game, and
I was
just
trying
look
for
at
the
the
one
scoreboard
word,
this
but
week.
bro.
Says you.
No, stopped using 41 because for a little bit I went back to 49. Once they made all their changes, I went back to 49. And it was just a horrible mess, man. It was just, I keep getting stuck up in the net. Like I keep, whenever I transition, like my second movement, I get my legs stuck in the net so much. And I couldn't keep doing it. I just couldn't keep doing it. So then I straight up just,
I'm getting to go.
I had to go through it, and I'm like, you know what?
When-
Maybe it's a
Yeah,
product of
362.
wide stance.
How you playing?
And
Other things that happen in a
come to
game
find out,
when
it
you
is. It's a large part. But you still get, I still get stuck. I don't get stuck that often. But it's a product of the wide stance. You literally get stuck because you get punished because your stance is wide. And the way that I play, I'm going from post to post, usually on quick down to the right, down to the left movements. I get stuck a lot, which means I got to push my guy forward or move him away from the post. And those things cost you.
That means the bench
So
got to
I
fight.
decided to
Didn't
change.
do anything.
I was like, I have to change. So I changed
What is it with
to a
these
much
teams,
more
man?
closed stance that gives me the same kind of
Plenty of offense tonight,
movement.
and they lead here late in this third period.
So,
And they're
yeah.
gonna fight, and I have to say, I'm not surprised at all of you.
Me neither.
Oh,
We
Don't think stance matters like it
We're all
used
gonna
to.
get a fucking seat fan.
It's sad to say, but I don't think it matters anymore like it used to.
Bench are
Um,
weird.
aside from the fact
Grabbing the guy,
that the
grabbing
wide
me.
stance get me stuck in the net more,
Putting each other head
it's
on.
just annoying. But
And drops the hammer on that one.
they're more negative than
Dude, I'm the
positive.
worst fighter ever.
So the wide stance, just I couldn't use it anymore.
Ever, dude.
It's like,
I never.
once I made my movement, I had to readjust too many times. When you have to readjust your guy just to get him unstuck,
Offense to
it's not
score
fun.
tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Big save right at the end. There's the final horn, and this one's in the
Alright,
books.
so a win is 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 a win.
One locker room tonight
Um,
following
That's
this
one thing, yeah.
ESHL challenge.
Anytime it's a
Good.
challenge, you know
Point
there's
up.
a
Second,
lot
1
on
point
the line,
on the
in particular
night.
the bragging rights, and you can see it in the body
Yeah,
language.
I actually used it because I remember you saying it. I remember you talking about
Eight,
stance,
seven.
that stance, and I used it. But it was more a product of I think
we're still at 5,
it-
so I mean,
it felt.
uh,
I had to find something that felt natural in movement.
Being 6
Right? So something that felt natural in movement was more important. And 57 just didn't feel natural in movement. Neither did like stance 1 and stuff like that. But I had to find something that was, you know, more upright, but also felt more natural in movement.
Points and
That way I wouldn't get stuck as much.
Bam, you want to come play?
Sure. I could test out if I'm still gonna lag out.
You get to play forward. Speedang wants to jump up.
Oh god.
Speedang, you want to come up and play
Like I
forward?
said, I've been playing for
I
about
think play
3
center,
weeks with a variation of this build. This one is more niched down to me. I think I've given up 4 goals, maybe. But it just works.
Guess that's enough.
Feels good.
He
Moves
does
well.
that, they may want to join
Responds
that.
to my movement.
Yeah, ask
And
him.
that's what's important. And because of all the changes, I'm not giving up just sniped shots because these guys can shoot high from anywhere now. I'm not
You're probably gonna
trying
take
to
Speedang from the party.
I could try.
He wants to keep
it.
playing.
I could try it. I could. Here's what I don't want to do. I don't want to mess up my thought process. As of right now, my thought process is clean. But I could put it on right now. How do I put it on? Where is the thing? No. How do I put it on from here? Besides going into loadouts. Oh. See, that's the only way I know how. I thought there was another way to do it besides going in there.
The question is who's playing forward.
Yeah. I have to leave the dressing room and come back. That's annoying. I go into easier for me to go in here.
I'm sorry, Virus, you playing?
Nah, he said fuck you guys.
Watch, I'm gonna play my first LG games tomorrow and not remember this shit is on.
Helps out standing wise. Hopefully we can just keep it up throughout the week too. I wish I could play more, but
Yeah.
You
I
want?
want it to be now. Let's leave that there. Let's make it on.
yeah, I guess.
Only got like a game or two.
I forgot how to do this. Yeah, I forgot how to do this. I forgot how I used to do this.
Let me pause these games that are installing.
I'm getting
That should
5
be
hold
Fucking
more.
post those stupid
I
pictures.
don't usually get 5 hold by the computer. Huh?
What is
What's
AX?
square?
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, it's gonna be a
Minecraft
disaster.
6-2.
They don't really use them, but
I fucking dummied the first team, and I mean we dummied the other team too. They're better, but nothing much.
let SVD know we're, I guess, ready to go.
Question is, how many goals did Bacon score?
He was fucking the Murph shell, man. He's the one who fucking scored all the goals, from what I recall. Seemed like he was always scoring anyway.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's gonna have to be
Bacon
game
scored
I had
action for me
7
to
points game 1, both
figure
together,
out
and
and
then
pick
he had
out what I want to do there.
4 game 2, and I had 2.
Again, the only problem, because I remember I started playing like League with it. I started playing LG with it, which wasn't good because I was on a bad team, so it was a lot of 1-on-1 cross creases, and
Boys.
it was difficult to play those.
Okay.
So that's all I remember.
Look who we're waiting on.
Both of those teams that we played tonight look like garbage, and they're better than us, supposedly. So that was nice.
What teams did you play? I know Pitt was one. What was the other one? Alberta?
Beat Pitt 10-3 in Alberta. What was Alberta? 5-2? I'm not sure. I can't remember.
6-2,
4-5.
you said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever we wrote.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, no, we are better than both those teams in reality.
Okay, we're ready.
Like I said, our problem has been shit availability against the tougher teams. Whereas tonight, it was bad. We didn't have great availability, but we had at least a line that we could put out that had chem with each other, minus Rydell, but everyone else had chem with each other.
Alright, I've got some chem. We've been playing a bit. Oh, it's the AGL. The Dustas.
I think you play these dudes before and beat them.
This is gonna be Central too. Okay.
Oh, both squads have been waiting for this all day long, and it's finally here. The
Here,
moment
bro.
of truth. EASHL club action.
Probably being gay.
Go clown. Show your forward skills.
I mean, yeah, I'll just sit in the middle of the net like John said.
Opening face-off just moments away.
Straight back.
Been fired up for this one. The puck is dropped. Let's go. Moves it quickly over to Murphy. Steps up with the block. There's the whistle.
It's on.
Icing the call. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless.
Not on.
Tie up.
Don't. It's not on.
And they take possession. Nice
It didn't
job
stay on.
handling him
It
up
didn't.
on
It
the
didn't.
draw.
Whoa, what the hell?
It didn't get stuck on. So
As the goalie hangs on.
Ian, next time he ties it up, I'm gonna go right back to you if he passes him on.
but, you know, it's part of the EA
Great
stuff, I guess. For now, you just get to see regular gameplay.
He's won the draw in his own end.
Don't
Now
tell
let's see
them.
if they can clear it.
Get him stuck on this guy.
She takes the feed. Gives it right back. She handles the pass. And he takes the feed. Great save from in tight.
Well, he gets a great read on that wrist shot, James, and sometimes it can be difficult because with a quick release, the shot can be disguised, but he does a great job of getting in front of it and making the save.
Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Oh, and he
Yeah,
tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And that's knocked away by McKinnon.
Okay.
Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone.
Oh, you can't say I didn't try to
And now it's over to
give you
Fox
some
scoring.
tether action there, Bacon. You can't say I didn't
Possession along
try.
the wall.
Oh my god.
Ottawa's got possession of the puck. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle.
Oh, nice.
Please.
Nice.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Quick feed down low.
Watch that middle guy.
Back to the blue line.
Nice.
Steal in his own end.
Trying to
Ottawa's
pass
got
it.
possession at center. McKinnon's going to play it against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Sleevesy. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Ottawa's looking to break out. Slides the puck over to Fox. Takes the feed at center from the right wing.
Right now I'm it's central, you can tell. My movements are actually delayed.
The Coats have it now. Looks to make a play over to Murphy.
Ah,
And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Past the midway mark in this period. Still
tie
scoreless
up.
in this one.
I loved it. I remember I loved tether until I played LG games and my team wasn't good, which is usually an overreaction by me. And I say don't overreact like that, but it was also I had no way of knowing if it were me, because the league just started and didn't know if those guys were good, and I'm giving up a whole bunch of cross creases that I thought maybe I had a chance to save, and because of that, it's like, all right, so which one's me?
get back. Oh,
So then I took it off. Oh, I never went back.
Grabbed along the boards by McKinnon. Ottawa's got it along the wall. Detroit's got the puck.
Get out.
But
Takes it from the right
I
side.
really enjoyed it. For me to use it in LG, even though it wasn't good, it wasn't
We'll
like
get a face-off after the
a
puck's
good
being
system.
thrown up.
It wasn't a fine-tuned system. I still loved it.
See if we can pick up some momentum
For me
again.
to use it in LG means I was confident.
Ready to go.
That confidence got scored out of me real quick.
Swoops in off the
Good save.
nice pass.
after the centerman tied him up.
What?
Harambe's got it in the defensive end. Quick pass to Sleevesy. Big
Nice
time.
save.
Oh my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Denied that one.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Can't maintain possession. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And finally, they ease the pressure, and they look to go the other way. Here's a short pass to Fox.
It's actually really good. Like if you were here and you've been gone for like 2-3
He
weeks.
got paused by a goal.
Oh,
Scooped up along the wall by McKinnon.
they changed light work in a lot of the abilities.
That was a saw.
Light work is kind of beastly. I'm not gonna lie, light work is good work. Light work is my favorite actually right now. I hated light work with a passion because it didn't do anything. But it shows you EA has the ability to make goalies better. They just don't care to because they cater to its skaters. The light work is beastly, man.
Redirect that puck to the corner.
And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
6-8. You know what, Bacon? We were going in here trying to use the tether. Might as well keep the same energy. But as you can tell, I would give up a bunch of goals right now if I had the tether system on. I just want you to know that I would give up a bunch of goals if I had the tether system on with the way that it. Wait, you. Yeah. They still find a way for skaters to cheat the system because backhand doesn't count as a shot.
Big one.
You know, so yeah, it works on everything really, but backhand.
Advantage goalies through the first 20
Oh yeah, I
minutes.
forgot.
Let's see if we get it back in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Well, this is my kind of game, James. Real stingy defensively. Shut down in the neutral zone, close out the blue lines, and don't get anything going offensively. It's been the same for both teams, so pretty boring game for the crowd.
Oh yeah, left trigger made it smoother. I remember now. I remember now. Okay. Happy to be back here, Senor Cruz. Happy to be back. You are liable more than me. But you are the one pushing for this. You've been pushing for this for a very long time.
Well, he's showing great mobility here as he drops into the butterfly and moves across his crease with ease to make the save.
Gotcha. Oh no. Oh yeah. What you got? Boom. Here's the thing, right? When you have to be engaged with the controller, it seems simple, but I forget all the other stuff.
So the animation.
When you have to be engaged with the controller on every step of the way, I forget like what's butterfly. I forget what's cover. It's so annoying. They want to wait for me because I score goals.
Reset.
Keep going.
Nice try.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it.
We got a
It's
pin.
tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for two.
I'm gonna, if we talk it up, I'm gonna call
I'm telling you, I enjoy playing this way more than anything else. I remember enjoying playing this way more than anything else. But it was the transition, and I come to think of it, it was my team was bad. But it scared me to think, hey, I had a chance to save these goals, but I'm letting them in because of the tether system. So then I stopped using it.
First time he's finally counted.
But I enjoy it more than not, you know? So, one of those things.
Sends it down low. Now that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Here's a chance.
What?
And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here's the pass down low. Scoops up the puck. Looks to set up at the point now. The Crushers played along the boards.
It's really difficult to cover the post because, oh, I say, without the tether system, I know it takes me one hard move, I'm at the post, another hard move, my leg is another soft move, my leg is over the post. Set up, short side, cover. With the tether system, try to hold it and move it to the post is a problem. But I remember that this LT made tether smoother. I remember that.
Here they come. They've got numbers. Turn that chance aside. Quick feed to Sleevesy. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. And that goes off a player. Here's an odd man rush. Sends it across. Moves the puck behind the net.
Okay, got up like he wasn't even there.
Murphy's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
I got caught that
Along the wall by Donskoy. And that's blocked.
Straight through what? Sorry.
Handles the puck. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Comes up with a monster save in front.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
McKinnon's going to play into the corner.
Oh God.
What?
Ah, that's what I mean. Like the tether system is. It's like I have to use it more than obviously just putting it on in the middle of the game. But it's so jittery. It's so jittery that you have to fine tune it because I was just trying to back up a little bit and I moved all the way off the post. But that's what I'm saying. The post is the hardest to cover. Everything else is pretty easy. The post is the hardest bit to cover. Like, it's just, it gets finicky around the post. But it's just me. It's me. It's not the game. It's me.
Of course, he gets a stick on that.
Great reach with the stick by Sleevesy.
See? It's like I hit the side and then I pop out.
Oh, it's not tough.
I remember this taking a while to get used to. But I remember I was pretty good at it. And before LG started, and then that went to trash.
Pass the fuck. I'm pressing RT like 3 different times and it just didn't pass it.
Man, that goal was not even a good goal. That was a shitty goal. I just let that out. Best way to avoid the goals that bounce off side of you, of your goalie. Make sure your foot is clearly across the. Those bounces don't really go in for me because the more square you are to wherever the puck is, the less the puck you won't get those bounces, right? So it's like, yeah, you might want to stay and cheat a little bit to try to get to the puck, a cross crease or a cross ice pass. But if you get good enough following the puck, it's not that hard, and you'd rather be late on passes than early. I find when you're square, it finds ways to get around you, but when you're late, the goalie makes an attempt to try to keep it out.
Time to drop the puck here in period number 3.
Yeah, that's also the thing. I was thinking that. I very much use a high camera, and it's easier to see.
Oh, you caught someone skipping.
It's easier to see your own movements.
I don't know what to take that. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I saved.
This is just so much more fun. I'm sorry. This is just so much more fun.
He's quite literally just got in every single
Receives the pass. Quick pass across to McKinnon. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Donskoy's got it along the wing. Good stop by Bennington.
It doesn't let me take a shot. It just freaking. It's a.
And you gotta love these one-on-one
My bad,
battles.
that's
In
a dude.
particular, the
Didn't want to
goaltender
run
so
into you there.
aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Takes a shot.
Like I'm telling you, the post right now is the biggest thing giving me trouble.
The Goats move the puck.
Playing along the post is the biggest thing giving me trouble. It's like bouncy. I don't think it was this bouncy before, but they might have switched something. They might have, within all the updates, they might have changed it, made it a little bit different. But the post is the biggest thing giving me problems right now.
Dished on over to McKinnon. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Poked away at center ice.
But making these movements aren't that hard
Got a hold of it along the wall.
when you get here and you're trying to keep your guy over there.
Bauer, it's okay. Hey,
And makes the routine
Bauer.
save. Detroit's on the attack. Takes the feed at the back end.
Jesus Christ, dude, I can't do anything.
Ottawa's grabbed a hold of the puck.
Okay, that pass right there. That pass right there is why I stopped using the tether system. Because I can't hold my guy short side and then direction him to the opposite side. Whereas without the tether system, I just stand there and I'm ready for that pass.
Tie him
But I
up.
can't hold my guy square to that side and then react there. I would have to use this system. I would have to use this. I would have to use this and go. I would have to use all of this combination stuff in order to get to that, and it's annoying. So that's why I remember changing for LG. It wasn't. Ah, I can't really talk. Yeah, it's when you have. It's when you have. I didn't want to do that. Get me out of here. So this is why I step. When you have the guy on this side here, and you're trying to keep your guy solid at this side, it's hard to stay. It's hard to stay here and then make the transition to the other side if it's a clean pass. That is what the hard, and I wasn't willing to then use the other systems that comes along with the tether system. I just wasn't I wasn't going to make that kind of commitment. You would have to use the other stuff in order to be able to make that. Like those shots they're getting, if I'm using the other system, I don't think they have a goal yet. But it's like, you have to be able to transition that. And that comes with a lot of thumb work. That comes with a lot of practice. But it also comes with learning, having to use the system and do stuff like that. Like, that's not necessarily what the heck I want to do. See, like, I'm anticipating it now because they've done it a bunch of times, but that's the kind of stuff it takes. It's a pain in the butt.
Great read with the stick. Takes the feed. He grabs the puck here at the point. She handles the feed. Into the corner now. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Here's a chance. And that goes off the face of the goaltender.
That's not a header in soccer, but is a shot off the mask. Either way, it's a save.
I got no problem playing someone. I got no problems playing one-on-one. One-on-one is actually easier with the tether system. Not gonna lie.
No.
One-on-one is easier. So on like an important, an important penalty shot, I switch to the tether system because one-on-one is actually pretty easy with the tether system because you're following the guy very judiciously. So the tether system in one-on-one is actually really good.
With a comfortable lead late in the third, and you take a penalty. Listen, I've seen a ton of things happen in the game, but it's pretty inconsequential this time.
But then again, if I don't use LT, right? If I don't use LT and I just learn how to use within the parameters of just moving around or the tether system, then I can do that, right? If I don't use LT, I can do that and make that a part of my game. That might work because it's simplified. It's one movement. You don't have to add a whole bunch of hold this, move this, point this. No. So maybe if I just learn how to use it without LT for the moment, and then use right stick as my own personal anticipation thing. Maybe. I'll try that out. Oh no, he didn't shoot it.
Oh my god.
The wrong guy got it. He didn't shoot it.
I tried to one team, I don't think I had the puck.
You know what? That wasn't terrible.
First one up, right?
Considering.
And it's deserved. I mean, he had to make some key saves to still get that goose egg chance. But I just loved his battle and his compete. He made
It wasn't terrible. But I'm pretty sure I shut those guys out if I didn't. Yeah, pretty sure we're going into overtime now if I didn't have the tether system.
Games in league though.
But it wasn't terrible. It was pretty cool. Most of the time, automatic is saved cross creases. Be quiet. The best way to save cross creases is to be quiet. And what I mean is quiet in your movement. So people often hear me speak about movement, and it's the most important thing to me. Why I don't like certain things and why I try to find a stance. The best way to save cross creases without adding any extra thing to it is to be able to make a movement and be lined up in that movement for the person with the puck in one movement, one move. The person with the puck, if your build is one in which you know your movement so well that you can see the guy on the left, line up on the left. See the guy on the right, line up on the right. See the guy in the middle, line up in the middle. Because then you're ready for whatever comes next. Cross creases are mostly a product of not being ready because A, you don't know if he's going to shoot it, you don't know when he's going to pass it, and you don't know how far the guy is going to be when he passes it. So it's like a bunch of factors that you do not know. So if you're able to move and set up and say, okay, I know I'm in position for this shot if he takes it, then the next thing is a pass. All right, so if he makes the pass, I'm ready to go for it. If he continues to come closer to me, now I have to focus on him.
I just need one.
What do you
But
want?
it's being quiet. That first movement has to be quiet. You got to be ready to set up, and it's the reason why the tether system is hard to save the 1Ts, is because you can't, at least yet, you can't actually be quiet. For me, someone switching to it and trying to use it, you just can't be quiet yet. You can't just set up and wait and hold and then anticipate where it's going to go next. You're fighting yourself and waiting. So without the tether system on you, whatever movement, set up, wait, you can read the next thing. It allows you to get rid of that focus of just that skater in your mind. I like the Red Wings. I don't hate the Red Wings. I like the Red Wings when they used to beat the Devils. That's about it. One-on-ones on the tether system is fantastic. It's actually pretty easy. Like, it's the easiest thing in the game. One-on-ones with the tether system. You are literally not punished for any hesitation. You're not punished for any hesitation. But you follow the skater much better. But the problem comes in when you have to get off the post, move forward for things that are not one-on-one. You know what I mean? It's like here, trying to hold that short side is so difficult. To me, trying to hold this guy here short side when you have to cover so many angles of which skaters shoot at, like the computer not so much, but the humans, like you have to be able, see right there, that's how I should be more out here, because if I'm playing like this against humans, they're going to shoot over here, but it's a computer. So it's like holding here and moving and adjusting yourself on the tether system is what's most difficult for me. You have to be able to hold here and then be able to adjust yourself. All right, so I was here, right? Once the guy gets about here, I'm officially out of position because he can shoot short side right here. So I have to be able to hold this same positioning right here and move my guy here. Move my guy right here. Now, only way I can do that with the tether system is by going back towards the net. See? Like, that's where I want to be. But the only way I can do it is if I go backwards. And it's not good to go backwards. Like, I just want to stay out here and move, but it's a difficult movement. Like, doing it in the moment is fine, but holding it is the part that's hard. It's not the moving, it's the holding that position there. That's hard. Then again, maybe it's maybe it's like you're stuck. If you get to one position, maybe tether then helps you cover that spot you need to be at. I don't know. There's a lot of changing your whole entire mentality when it comes to the tether system. And that was the part that I had gotten close to. But then once I started letting in cross crease goals, I got away from quickly. Alright, so for instance here. When I'm playing, right? When I'm playing in net and I don't have the tether system on, I'm covering this post just like this until they get about here. Once they get about here, I push forward here. I don't just come off the post. I usually push forward to about here, coming out, and then as they reset, I reset towards the middle. But with the tether system, I can't make that movement. I'm going to try. See, I made the movement right there, which is what I normally do. But I can't hold that there. I just can't, like, it's going to bounce me back to the post. And it's a whole different system of thinking. Like, I knew I did that movement just simply because that's what I do normally, every single time. When that puck gets in between the hash mark, I don't move left or right. I move forward. Every time I move forward. And then from there, once my guy turns, he's now going to be square. Once he makes a turn, he's going to be square to about here in the net. Because if I keep him down here, he's going to turn and he's going to be along the line. And that's not where I want him. I want to push him out here so when he makes that turn, his body then takes him right here in the net. So once he makes that turn, boom. But it's tough to do it with the tether system. Also, that might be the reason why I don't get short-sighted as much. And a lot of you guys complain about being short-sighted. When that puck is in the corner, once that puck moves out of the corner a little bit, I move forward. I don't move left or right. I move forward. It's almost midnight. I'm friggin' done. We'll continue to tether practice after the LG games tomorrow. Somebody got to remind me to turn it off before LG games tomorrow. But I gotta go take a shower, get something to eat, etc. So I have LG. I think at 9. I want to say I have 3 games tomorrow with LG. So, and then 3 games Tuesday. So, I'll be back tomorrow. Boys, I won't be gone for that long anymore. I'm basically locked into what I'm doing, how the game works, etc. So, I'll be streaming more. All right, boys and girls. Y al mañana.